Hello everyone and welcome back to Baldur's Gate. This is episode 18. Last time we roamed the lower and upper city of Baldur's Gate. Almost all of it. There's a third of it left for us to traverse. We've been picking up a lot of different quests, just trying to fill out the location so we can have stuff on the map and we have a bit more of an idea on how some quests are connected. Because at the moment we're just walking into a house. This may or may not be a quest. We actually end up somewhere where we get given a quest. So we're just kind of, we're being a tourist, essentially. We literally are. We're at Baldur's Gate and we're like, oh, what's over here? What's over there? We are going to try and focus on a specific quest for this episode. And I believe that that's going to be the Alatos and the Thieves Guild. Because with that one, I think this is the one where we were given 10 days. It was, hey, in a 10-day, this will be done. So Alatos wants us to do a bit of burglary. So if we go to Oberon's estate, and there's going to be several magical components from the 3 daughters of Chandelar. So that is today's quest. Now, in one of these locations in the world map, I think it's maybe this area. I could be wrong because we roamed a lot. Somewhere around here is this mansion. So we're going to take a look and find the estate and then do a bit of burglary with Corin. So that might just be having the thievery potions or something along those lines. Felunious Gists Manor, the Dracon Tavern, and Oberon's Estate. There we go. We're in the right place. This estate right here, near the carnival. We just got a little bit lost hanging around the carnival. Thought we'd stumble in here for, get a bit of peace and quiet. Now, I'm like, do we just potentially go in with one character and have Corin just sneak around, potion of invisibility, have a potion of master thievery, the potion of power, which is just like everything, and that lasts for 4 turns, which is not very long. I think a turn is, I think it's been clarified that there's rounds and there's turns that take a different time. I think I'm gonna have to clarify. I think I'm gonna have to clarify Baldur's Gate 1 duration of a turn. So 1 turn is 10 rounds, which is 60 seconds. Okay, cool. So there you go. So I think 1 round is 10 seconds. 1 turn is a minute. So 4 turns. So we got 4 minutes actually. So I think we have a decent amount of time. That information is hopefully correct. 4 minutes in and out with the potion of power. Pretty good. And then this just says 3 hours. I think it's quite funny how the game has a pretty inconsistent description on actual turns. But yes, I think that should be what we do. I can give Corin the composite bow if we were to potentially get into some combat, because we have the hands of Takok, so we can get a composite longbow. I'll have to buy another for Minsk. I don't think there's anything else that could help us at this point. Corin cannot wield a ring, for example. So I think whatever we have is that doubles movement rate with Paws of the Cheetah. Maybe pass that on to him just while we're in here. Give him some more movement. Good old boots. It's like, this might be a Corin solo mission. Everyone's we'll wait outside with a getaway vehicle, maybe. So, Dinah here. The knave's robe and the longsword +1. We'll sell those. Maybe pass on a potion of invisibility. Just another one in case something runs out. Agility, just for some more dexterity. Can you only have one available at a time? Can you pop multiple and have it all be totally chill? We've probably been told that already, but it's been a while, so I might have forgotten. Free action in case there's any traps? I don't know. All right, let's just give Corin... We'll have 3 potions of invisibility. And we're going in. This is the Corin pickpocketing mission. He's gonna get to know the... Oh. It begins. With a bit of lockpicking on the outside. I'm in. Now, we have no idea what it's going to be like on the inside. So let's... Hey. Land Mary. Oh, here's a servant. Now, if I just walk around and don't talk to anyone, I'll talk around, walk around, talk to just nobody except maybe the sisters. I don't know. We'll be fine. Have we been given names? Just persuade the daughters. Glanmarie could be a daughter. Yes, is there something I could be of assistance with? Either we're doing thievery, or we could have me come in charismatic-like and go, hey, haha. I beg your pardon, but I've come regarding the servile position. I'm ever so sorry, but we are not accustomed to our servants being so well armed. You'll just not do. Is it only if I have it equipped? Oh, I might have screwed up. I might have screwed up by just straight up being like, hey, I've come for the position of servant. What? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I am wielding a bow. I didn't think about that. I'm going to proceed. I'm going to just have a tour of the place in that sense. Owner of the estate. Owner of the estate. We'll leave that guy alone. Don't want to talk to him. Now you seem like daughters of Oberon. Elshara, Ithmira, Delorna. Okay, they're all together. This works out incredibly for me. Now, Corin, we have learned a little bit about him. We have learned he's a child. Bit of a ladies' man, maybe. Maybe he can put the moves on. We'll see how we go. 2 of them are together. Dare I take a potion and try and do pickpocketing? Let's be a conversationalist. Corin walks in. He says, "Yes, I'm the new servant. As you can see, in my servant outfit with my servant cloak, I'm such a good servant, boy. Hello."
Would that I had this luxury of time alone, always.
What is this violation? Explain your presence here. Give me your component to disguise you will suffer the consequences. Stay your wrath. I know of your mission here and would buy what you are guarding. All right, threatening, buying, and saying, my apologies. I'm new to the estate and have lost my way. I'll not disturb you again. You are no servant, you're spies, or worse. If you thought to take me by surprise, you're sorely mistaken. Oh. Hey. Let's chill out. I fucked up. I want to see if we can pull off a successful heist. We're not going to be persuading them. And you know what? That's absolutely fair enough. Let's see if we I don't know if I have to take everything off. Let's just say if I have my weapons off. Maybe that's going to be good enough for them, right? No weapons visible. you know? Hey, the servant position. I just needed to keep warm during the night.
Bother and bother, never a calm spot.
The
Never
position.
break.
It's literally unequipping the weapons. The position, yes, we are indeed looking for a servant to help clean. It is ever so large an estate, and she does tend to get away on you if you're not careful. Have you any experience in such an expansive building? Well, me grandma's house be worth a copper or two, but it not as expansive as this here place. I've not the time for this, pardon my rudeness, but goodbye. Oh my god. We're going to be playing the Dormammu Have Come to Bargain game right now, which is matron of the property. I've come to bargain for my servant position by picking the right option.
Bother and bother, never a calm spot. Never a break.
Oh, he's going to ask the palace, and then we're going to get further into a lie. The palace, yeah, the palace. I would say not as such, but I ask only that I be given the chance to prove myself. Well, I would have wished for someone with a touch more credentials, but I am run right ragged without help. You're hired, but what's your step? We've important guests at the moment, so you had best stay in the background. Clean the rooms in the east wing and leave the west for me. I'm in. I've been hired. I can clean in the east wing. Hey, just in here to clean in the east wing? Oh, forgot that the second floor is you.
Boredom stalked the halls.
You've gone rather afield, haven't you, servant? Well, no matter. Anyone to alleviate the boredom is appreciated, even if they are of the lower class. Try to be more amiable, Helshara. This week's end will not come soon enough. I tire of standing about playing watchman. Many a magical study awaits while I waste time guarding a rock. Helshara, Daddy would not trouble us with this were it not important. Your rock is an artifact fragment vital to constructing a skyship, no less so than my statuette and Delorna's spellbook. I know how to speak. Fragment or no, here I sit guarding a pebble while the world goes on without me. I don't know how you and she stand it. Delorna is content to sit in contemplation, whether entrusted the book or not, and I simply know that our father would not have me here without reason. Ithmira, you should know by now that father is a few sparks shy of a fireball. Skyship or rowboat, if he made it, I wouldn't trust it to hold air, let alone float it. I did not offer to a captain the final product, just to guard the components. You know, sister, I think we've been duped. I do not believe I recognize this supposed servant. Sound a warning. It's as father predicted, a thief is in our midst. You guys were arguing, and I'm just standing here, trying to clean the east wing as I've been hired. I am a servant here just hired. I mean no harm. My apologies for disturbing you. I shall leave. You are no servant. You are either assassins or thieves. It matters not which, as you will die nonetheless. I literally got hired for this position. Go downstairs. Check the credentials. She's put me in. I'm on a trial shift, you know. And immediately you're killing me. I haven't done anything to arouse suspicion, but be here. I'm going to have to... We're going to take the potion of power. Now, hide in shadows, picking pocket is more. And then, can I have potion of master thievery as well for more pickpocketing? Leaving shadows, but we have gulped. Okay. Master Thievery is on here. I do need to test if I'm doing this correctly, so I apologize. Let me have one potion first, and then we'll see what happens. Okay. So let me drink this. It says heroism increased, so that's there. And then I guess if I drink this one, Oh no, there you go. Now it's had both. Heroism, master, thievery. So now I have both. My pickpockets, there we go. Now this is sitting. Open locks 130. Pickpockets is now at 80. Move silently 85. Hide in shadows is still low, which is actually very funny. Hide in shadows is still at 41. Because a percentage increase on an already low stat is, I mean, what's it exactly? But that's the best that we can do. All right, I've equipped that. I need to get to work right now. Time to get to work. So we're now on a pickpocketing adventure.
Would that I had this luxury of time alone, always.
Haha, give me your components of the skyship or suffer the consequences. I feel like I'm probably gonna have to get used to this. It's like if you want to do a successful pickpocket, you're going to have to understand that I'm
Would that I had this
probably
luxury of time alone, always.
I'm probably gonna be stuck reloading. Your offer is more of an insult than your presence. Leave now. This is me leaving. It does seem like I might have to approach this situation like with a charismatic main character in order to maybe get the persuasion happening. And then in regards to the pickpocketing, it's just going to be like trying my best.
Would that I had this luxury of time alone, always.
It just said pickpocket succeeded. But then I got caught again. This is, by the way, my first proper time pickpocketing. I believe we've tried pickpocketing before.
I think we all deserve a pat on the back.
And it's like, it's opened up a menu, I think. So it says leaving shadows. I'm non-detectable.
Would that I had this luxury of time alone, always.
We picked a good day to practice pickpocketing in a heist where I have to pickpocket 3 sisters. So it seems as though if I want to pickpocket, I'm going to leave stealth. And then I have the potential of getting caught. So hide and shadow succeeded. I'm leaving the shadows. Pickpocket succeeded, and then I'm caught.
Time alone, always.
How can I successfully pickpocket without getting caught while being invisible? Can I be invisible? Can I drink the potion of invisibility and have that still stay?
Would that I had this luxury of time alone?
Because I'm interacting. This is with an 80 on pickpocket, so it's not going well. It seems I may have to be more persuasive instead, which is honestly a little bit of a bummer because I was really hoping to do it. Corin and Apocalypse are the same charisma level pretty much because we're only on 17, so we don't get that bonus until we're at 18, right? Maybe I'll have to get into the Papa's good books on the 2nd floor. This is a fun bit of like different strategy challenge for us, I suppose. Instead of like rushing in and strategizing combat, we are strategizing how to steal effectively. Just the fact that we have oh, hide and shadow succeeded. I'm like, oh, well, it fucking better. Let's try pickpocketing one of these instead of the one that's in there. I mean, it's just going to reveal me anyway.
And boredom stops.
You've gotten rather afield. Oh, and then this conversation just happens anyway. Yeah, I'm a servant. Haha. Okay. So they all get pretty angry. History of the Dragon Coast. Hold on. Let me see what you've got. Oh, I've been turned into... I'm just panicking. Okay. We're just panicking now. Okay. Okay, so we've invented panicking. So we've got books on the bookshelf. History of the North. Oh god, I'm revealed. What is that? Oh, no shit. Statue, artifact fragment, spellbook. What the fuck? They're just all in one desk. They don't even have them on their person. I thought I had to pickpocket. Bro. It's just in the desk. Just in a room. And no one's even in the room. They're not even guarding them at all. Let me hide in the shadows. I know that the lights are on. There we go. Dude, what? Oh my god. I'm actually... When else am I going to use those potions? But I've like over-prepared now. I've over-prepared. Where's the staircase down? Alright. See you later, owner of the house. Okay, so hey guys, you're not gonna believe this, but this item is a spell component, and so's this, and so's that. I'm almost annoyed. If it wasn't for the fact that it's much easier than I thought, I'd be almost annoyed. The over preparation that has just taken place here. You know what I'm saying? Oh, actually, you know what? Give Corin the composite longbow and Minsk, like, you just have this, buddy. You just have that. We'll give Corin the thing. You swap over. Yeah, we over prepared. We gave this guy 2 really powerful potions. I'm like, here's a longbow in case maybe like combat just happens. But because I couldn't even get to the stealing part, I was like, well, I'm not going to do combat because I'm going to try and not kill people. There you go. You can have your boots back, take those back. Like, a hilarious level of over-equipping this guy who just needs to walk in, 1 successful hide in shadows, walk out. Unbelievable. This whole time, I've been preparing myself for like, okay, I gotta get thievery potions, I gotta increase my skills, I gotta make sure I'm prepared for a pickpocketing journey. Walk in, open a box, walk out. Unbelievable. God damn. Okay. Anyway, let's go back into the Thieves Guild because we have completed the mission and the daughters are none the wiser. Am I in the right place or the wrong place? It's this building, isn't it? Or is it?
Gorion would be proud.
I might be in the wrong part of the city. This is also a tough part of Baldur's Gate 1 is I can't see every single location ever from the world map. I have to try and remember the direction. We entered, I'm pretty sure Thieves Guild was in the first area that we entered, which I guess was here.
Cities are always so intimidating.
It's this one.
There's so many people.
So many people. Okay, it's this building. Will we get in trouble for doing a Thieves Guild mission? Thieves can be kind of neutral. It depends on what's happening, right? McFeely? Are we being approached by McFeely? Into the Thieves Guild we go. Is that guy back that was there before? He's just permanently left. He's permanently left. Well done, if I say so myself. A fine bit of burglary with no unnecessary attention brought to yourself. This is Rassar, my Halruan contact. He is well pleased and will now see to your reward. My apologies, but it was part of the agreement. Alatos was most reassuring in his description of your abilities, right he was, and it is unfortunate I must close all loose ends. This includes potential loose tongues, and though talented, you are also expendable. I offer my sorrows, but you must die. Well, I gained 4,000 experience before being attacked. Kill this man, if you idiot. What is it with people in this game that want to 1v6 me? Why do they want to 1v6 me so badly? Why would you even do that? You have casting time. So you've killed the Halruan. Well, don't take it personally that I let him attack you. He was a powerful mage and there was little I could do to dissuade him from killing you. Don't worry, you have full run of the guild. If you're able to kill a Halruan mage, I'm sure there's little my guild members can do to you. Again, accept my apologies for this entire incident. Sure, Alatos. All good, I suppose. All is forgiven. Dinah here. Let's take a look at what we got. We got some loot. We got some delicious loot. We have a wand of paralyzation. That is nice. That is very nice. And then I'm gonna have to identify that one myself, which is a certified classic. We got a spell here for you. It's the Fire Shield Blue from cold damage. Hence the name of Fire Shield and not Cold Shield. By surrounding the caster with a shield of ice flame. The shield not only grants the user 50% cold resistance, but protects the caster from attacks made within a 5-foot radius. And they suffer cold damage. That spell sounds pretty damn cool, man. Okay. I've done a Thieves Guild quest. I think we leave. Because I think all the other named characters, there was one and he's gone, and then there's the other that was really drunk that is now in the tavern. That's one of our thieving missions done. 40 experience. That was the...
I think we all deserve a pat on the back.
No reputation as well. So there was no like, you've done a Thieves Guild quest, that's bad. It was just like, I guess so. So that's one stealth mission down. So far the Necromancer thing didn't end up being a stealth mission either. We've killed one for their item. And then I think the Seven Sons is when we're probably going to be a little bit more... Sorry, excuse me. A little bit more stealthy. We do have another potion of Master Thievery. But I mean, fuck, what if I just walk in and then I just walk out? And then I don't really have to do much. Who knows? That was our only time-sensitive quest. So now what we're going to do is we're going to check out the other locations around the city. On the left third that we have yet to witness. So we'll go into the southwest last.
Hey, friend.
Go
Good
Celis.
to meet a fine sod such as yourself.
A fine sod. Have you heard? The question of declaring war on Arm is being put before the Duke's Council. Oh no. What do you think their decision will be? The Dukes are too set in their ways, too comfortable there. This is all just part of their cat and mouse game with Arm to negotiate a better deal on the iron trade. Still, the suggestion of war has only been that until now. A suggestion, not an eventuality brought to the table to be considered. Thank you. Degradel's house. Who's that? Who is this Degradel? The helm and cloak. Alright. Who's in here? Waiter! Farlock, Gorpelhind, Nelik, Turpin.
Hello, pal.
Oh, he's sharing a glass with Gorpelhind and his band of merry fools.
Nasty.
He's sharing a glass with Gorpelhind and his band of merry fools.
Hello.
He's sharing a glass with Gorpelhind and his band of merry fools.
You need something?
Ahoy, fellow adventurers! Come share a glass with Gorpelhind and his band of merry fools. Seated with me are Farlock the Fearless, Turpin the Roaring Ranger, and Nelik the most devious and fiendish of thieves. We owe him money, so he gets the good title. But away with these meager introductions. Sidle up to the bar and tell us a tall tale of your latest adventures. So we have one thing that we can tell. Well, we've been through the Cloakwood and fought our way through every level of a guarded and secret iron mine at its heart. There were mages at every turn, casting lightning bolts and fireballs into the heart of our party before stepping through their dimension doors to renew their attacks from another flank. Aye, there was loss and carnage, but I revel in the memory of it still. Iron mines in the Cloakwood, your tales are tall indeed, and we are richer for the telling. Consider yourselves honorary members of the Merry Fools, and may ale and friendship always flow within these hallowed halls. A toast, you drunkards, to Apocalypse and the winsome souls that surround us now.
I'll crush your face, I will. Make you dead and done.
What's happening now? Okay, hold on, another party? Clear the way for Gretek and the Maulers of Undermountain. If you truly be Maulers of Undermountain, you can clear your own way. I don't sweep the streets before common braggarts. No one stands between the Maulers and their ale. Ready your weapons, men. We have some garbage to pick up. And we're in a fight with Gretek, Wilf, Pargus, and Arlen. You guys gonna help, or are you guys gonna leave? What are you guys doing? I didn't expect for this to happen. Oh my god, they are fighting them. Look. We're in a barroom brawl! Oh my god, one of our merry fools is dead. Wargs inside? Who is casting that? Are we killing, Oh no, he's fearful. You're gonna get caught in the fireball explosion. Minx, no! Everyone's freaking out. Hey guys, what happened? Everyone's freaking out. Get this man. Please. Dude, literally only Gorpelhind died. Only Gorpelhind died. That is honestly ridiculous. How? How did out of everyone there, it be Gorpelhind? Okay, how many survivors you got? One. Gorpelhind. What the fuck? We must go. For all its light, your friendship has brought darkness upon us. Gorpelhind, our leader and soulmate, has fallen in this petty battle. I have to save this guy. I must save him. Alright, let's see if we can save Gorpelhind. I think to do that, it would just require standing in the way. Oh, haha, this is our first time in here. Why don't we go to different parts of the room? You know, what if we just you go over there, and Dinahair, you go over there, and we'll go in here. And we'll talk to this lovely crew and get to know people. You just keep a lookout in case any not very nice people come through. I kind of assume, well, actually, I don't know. If we say, we'll get out of your way to that adventuring party, what does this group have to say to them as well? Either I reckon it's a fight, or maybe it just passes on the whole thing. I don't know.
Need something, stranger?
Cloakwood story. Whoa, tall's a tale indeed. But a toast, you drunkards. Katarak. Alright, Pargas.
I'll crush your
Retek.
face, I will.
I love that he's like...
You dead and done.
He's going for Dinah here. Go away. All his guards up here. And then he goes for Corin. Oh, that's so funny. Corin says, no, I take no part of this. And Arlen, what the? There's a mage up there. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Wow. Okay, you can quickly run away from them. That is hilarious. Oh, he's approaching me. Quick. Skedaddle. Very funny. There's a mage on the top of the stairs, so I think this is the full party. They've done the same thing. They've positioned themselves around. Let's pick the second option and see what happens. Yes, of course, we were just leaving. Ha! Look at them run. It is as I always thought, Baldur's Gate is nothing more than a city of mewling babes. Have at them, men, and let them remember the night the Molars came to town. It's a fight no matter what. It's a fight no matter what. Pretend I said the first thing. All right. You guys are going down. How dare you fight me regardless. All right, Dinah here. Fireball on the group over there. Corin. Let's get to arrowing. And then the rest of our team, kill this man. Incredible fire wand placement. We are saving Gorpal Hind's life. Kill that mage. Screw you! Rude customers! How dare you disrupt this place? What did they do? What is that? Ah, yes, the confetti cannon. Get him. Gorpal Hind lives! Let's go. We have saved Gorpal Hind's life. We'll see what he has to say about that. And nothing but trash for the rest of it. Very good. Okay. Gorpal! We've been honored by your presence tonight and awed by your prowess. I beg your leave, however, for some of my men are wounded and must seek attention elsewhere. May the houses of Apocalypse and Gorpal Hind be ever graced with each other's friendship. Come, men, and carry your wounds bravely. We did it. Genuinely, I'm like, I don't want to be caught off guard in this scenario and literally have the only person die be the leader of their band, you know? Gain 750 experience for the completion of that.
You want some whiskey?
Good eve. The helm and cloak stands ready to serve thee in a swift and relaxing manner. I trust you are aware that our provender is a touch more pricey than some of the lesser respected inns about town. This is true, though I've always maintained that you get what you pay for. Anything else? Yes. Okay. It's the same price. I guess it's probably the price of the alcohol, naturally. Where's my free ale on the house for, my heroics in here and a free room to sleep in, mayhap? No? Okay. Never mind, then. Let us return this place to normal. And we take our leave. Gorpal Hind lives to fight another day, I suppose. I love being so full. We got to take that Sveen gem to that guy who's like, ooh, gem. And we'll keep that out. Nymph's ring. Got arrows of ice, which I think are on me. Yep. We're gonna have to get to selling robes once again. It's robe selling time. Just can't catch a break. I'll have Jaheira hold on to my backup wands, even though she can't use them, unfortunately. More robes for you. A battle axe, which is the battle axe of Molitar. During the Tetherian Civil War, the battle axe of Molitar was in possession of the house of Ossind. This noble family was betrayed while trying to flee the country, and Molitar, lead guard and personal friend, took up the axe and sacrificed himself to buy enough time for his companions to flee. His battle cry was favored by the gods and was echoed across the lands as a symbol of devoted friendship and loyalty. Thus, the magical axe was used to uphold these virtues against those who lacked honor and courage. Okay, well, what's the deal? Because the guy who owned this thing was an asshole. 815. But the Thaco, though. Minsk is so spoiled for choice. Genuinely. Yeah. Minsk is very, very spoiled for choice. The battle axe gives you -1, but I reckon that's because of the shield, right? Jeez, yeah, okay. It's just not. We'll probably sell it. I think we are at that point where we are getting some decent items, right? But we're also just, we've got better stuff. Another one of those, eh? And yeah, none of us are benefiting from those braces anymore. Dynahair, I need you to lock in and be able to identify a simple longsword +1. You know what I mean? We should have identified a few things before going to bed, but that's okay. We will go to a location, identify them, sell them. That is the way of things. Now, in this area, we have not looked around as much, so we'll see if there's a blacksmith or any such that I can sell some equipment to. If not, we shall go elsewhere. I feel like I need to have constructed my own little Baldur's Gate reference map of which locations are in which part of the city. So, that's my bad. Is that a sewer grating? It is. Because that's another thing we've got to do as well. The sewer grating. Have a little trip in the sewers.
Hello, pal.
Connolly Finn. Glad to make your acquaintance there, by golly. What might ye be needing from old Connolly Finn? A tale of treachery amidst the nobles, or a bit of back-alley skullduggery? I hear many things while tipping a bit of ale. What do you know of the Iron Throne and their activities here in town? The Iron what? I know little of merchants and business. Tales of stuffy old storekeeps don't make for good ale tales. Now, if you wanted a ribald story of a noble lass and the gutter snipe roused about she was seeing on the sly, then I could have helped you. Nothing more than fluff to entertain for a moment or more. This is such a bard. What bullish tales have been thrown around the bar lately? Oh, we've many a tale of the underseller and those that try to go there unseen. Oft was the time I bumped against a patron as to accidentally drop the hood from their face. More disreputable folk than I have made quite a tidy living soliciting donations from those that wish to remain anonymous. I would advise against the practice, however. If they can afford to pay you, they can also afford to have someone else remove you. Is the underseller where I'm supposed to be checking out, though? So he's ironically given me relevant info.
You want some whiskey?
If you've complaints about this service, there's a wall out back that'll be glad to hear them. So, would you like a drink? Old one-eyed beer, please. Just one. One for the road. It'll be rude to come in and not purchase a drink. Okay? Taverns, as far as the eye can see. You can roleplay like the best pub crawl adventuring team of all time with this game. They can be like, all right, lads, it's time for us to hit up every single pub in the city of Baldur's Gate. Let's get wasted. And that's it. Just day to day. You go there, you buy all the ale, everyone gets drunk, and they go to sleep. There is like a funny element to a game like this where you could just have these characters and do your own little D&D roleplay. Yeah, the adventuring crew, we got to Baldur's Gate and then we just got tired of the whole adventuring thing and just decided to become drunks. We just decided to all chill out, actually. We just started drinking every day, hitting up every tavern that we could find along the way. And then once we drank the town dry, we went to Entar Silvershield's estate. Okay, so this will be tied to... God, which job is this one? The Silver Shield is the daughter situation. Is it the Bard's Request? No, it's Unicorn Run. Is it the important events thing that we're doing? Was Silver Shield linked to that? Hang on a minute. There was a thing that came up in regards to Silver Shield, and it's not... Where is this? Is it in a previous chapter?
A beautiful girl I don't think I've laid eyes on.
Ah, it is. It's...
Thou art right indeed. After my own heart.
Corin, settle down. We don't want another baby situation. It's Eldoth and Sky in Chapter 4. We've agreed to help Eldoth with an extortion plan. He wants us to kidnap a young girl named Sky, who must be the daughter of Grand Duke Entar Silvershield. So, apparently Sky wants to escape home. Once we have her, Eldoth will blackmail Entar. You know what I was thinking right now? We did no alignment on Ramazith, and we're like, evil guy. We should have done it on this guy as well, to find out if he's just tricking us into being a willing participant of a kidnapping instead of a, I think it's pretty clear that this is probably not a good quest to do, because, I mean, the wording is very funny, where it's like, she wants to escape home, and would be a willing partner. But then he's saying, you want us to kidnap her? You don't want us to, escort her away? You don't want to free her, liberate her? So I think the word kidnapping maybe means, maybe we don't want to actually do the quest for the good alignment that we have. It's not like I'm going to see him anytime soon. Oh, it's an open door. I may as well let myself in. I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to let myself into every home, but you know how it is. The door is open. There's a sleeping man and a sleeping woman and a commoner downstairs and a sleeping man and a sleeping woman up here. It's the daytime, by golly. Oh, well, I guess they're just getting an early night. Okay, around this place we have the tavern and inn. What a name. Quinn's House and the Helm and Cloak. Do we have anything that's Quinn related? Honestly, I feel like what I should do is, it would make it, this is a hindsight thing. What I should do is, from the start, is every time I get a quest, I should go into the journal and then put it in there, so then I can at least search for it, because you can't search terms for quests. But I can search terms for in the journal. That would have been a good idea. Like, cool, got this quest, put that in the journal, then if I need to find it, it's easier to obtain. That's my bad. All right, now what we'll do then in that case is I will find myself a place to sell my gear and equipment. I just need to pass that on for now. How much does the discount store pay? I don't think there's a price difference on selling stuff. It's just what they actually accept from you. You're not taking my Sphene gem, sir. Just sell, just takes weapons. The guide, I'm still not sure if I'll keep. We just have so many weapons that we're probably not going to use, so it does get to the point of like, may as well just sell it. Battle axe, I reckon we'll sell that. Can you identify this longsword for me, please? Oh my god, it's a longsword +1. How crazy. And it's an adventurer's robe. How much will you take of it? Alright, I can sell my robes to you. Get these out of my inventory. You don't want braces of defense? Too expensive for you, old man. Alright, make some gold by selling clothing, at the very least. The rogue stone is expensive, so the fact that we stole that and it seems quite unique. I'm a little bit torn, I don't really know, because the fact that it's so expensive might just straight up be, yeah, you can sell that for a lot of money. Congratulations on stealing it. But it might be a really valuable quest item. So it's going to be, I'm just going to sit with it for now until we've spoken to everyone at least, so we can be sure. Sell you my arrows. Wands of fire. No point in selling those, honestly. The greatest thing I ever have. I really need to read the history of Waterdeep. So you can sell some books here. How nice is that? There we go. You'll take my braces. Thank you very much. Oh. Dinair should just be able to identify that arrow. Thank you very much. Ah, an arrow of fire +2. Probably not burn through the... Probably not burn through those. I love an accidental pun. Okay. Goodbye, thank you for your service today, Halbazar. Kind of pissed that I missed the opportunity for whatever that thief's quest was, because he decided to leave. I love selling my weapons and equipment to everywhere except the weapon shop that is actually right here. Wait. Oh, this is a weapon shop. Okay. This looks like a normal house. Ah, there you are. It's all these names. Malts. It doesn't look much like a store. Exactly. Oh, and he didn't really have anything either, did he? He just has the most basic... he just has the most basic stuff. Alright, let's give this guy the Sphene gem. So Gaxia the Seer can be found at the Blade and Stars. So now that is what I have to look for. The Blade and Stars. From memory, I'm going to have to figure out which part of the... It was pretty early on when we encountered him, I think. Yes, look at us go. Time to give this man a Sphene gem, because he saw it in a dream. Here, whenever you're ready. The pathing in this game, dude. It's funny when they all just take a different path. I'm like, what are we doing here? The Sphene gem! Indeed then, you are more than you appear. Someday you must journey further through the muck and mire of this place, for it will tell you as much or more than all of fabled Candlekeep. Like yourself, this city is more than it appears. There are cities below cities, dreams beneath dreams, the past laying buried beneath the crushing weight of the present. Go now, wanderer, for the time will come when you must walk through the darkness to find the light. Curious. All he said was that my future lies beyond the muck and mire of Baldur's Gate. What was he trying to tell me? To define your future, you must know your past, wanderer. Well, hey, apparently it's a pretty special one, but nobody will tell me. I love heading to a location on the map and it's just shop, inn, tavern. You guys didn't think of a good name? Alright, we're gonna finally reach this region as well. Keep clearing out the map, of course. Look at this architecture.
Gorion would be proud of your actions.
We got a gate or anything on this wall? No? I'm looking to unlock the lower section of this as well. We got a big temple here, the Hall of... the Hall of Wonders. We were given that quest, right? And then we were like, no, I'm not stealing from there. Massive place. The Ladies' Hall.
Please, might I have your ear a moment?
Varsi Roaring Horn. Please, my name is Varsi and I've heard you sometimes help those in need, for a fee, of course. Please, would you meet with my guardian at his house? My guardian will reveal the nature of the job once we arrive. Please, it's a matter of death or life. Prove your intention. I want gold up front before I take a step your direction. I'll not move a muscle without knowing your intent. What do you require of me? It is to my shame that I must ask your help at all. Please don't make me announce my folly in public. Unseen ears can divine our words, and our cause be lost if it become known. My guardian will tell you once we arrive at his home. He is a Lord Priest of Tymora, and will ensure secrecy. Lead on, young one. I will follow. Oh, excellent. I may yet repair the damage I have caused. This way. I'll show you to the house where my master is staying. Okay. Not far then.
There is nothing I can do. But I must do something. It is a risk. And risk is everything.
Tremaine Baldur, what are you saying to me? Varsi, who have you brought here? I told you I must be alone with my thoughts. Your thoughts know as I do, and there be no denying it. We need outside help to fix what's done, and talk among the alleys say this group may be as effective as any we could hope for. You'll tell me later how you know in what alleys to learn such things. For now, however, you are correct. You're in need of assistance, and none in the clergy must know. Greetings to you all. I am Lord Priest Tremaine Baldur, a humble servant of our smiling Lady Tymora. My request of you is an odd and very dangerous one. I will not hold you to it if you deem it too extreme. I would have you enter the Water Queen's house and retrieve my son's body. He and Varsi sought to indulge their restless nature by sneaking about the place, and a high price was paid. We thought it would be exciting, causing a little mischief amidst Umberlee's underlings, only it wasn't that much fun when we were caught. We both ran. I got away. Casson didn't. They killed him as we sought to escape. A harsh sentence for a simple prank, but trespassing on holy ground, whatever the faith, is not a small crime. You must bring his body to me, that I may restore his life to him. If you can retrieve him, I will reward you, whether I am able to revive him or not. What say you? You are a man of some import. Why do you not organize your own temple brethren to aid you? An astute question. High Priest Chanthalas has deemed that Casson knowingly took a risk and luck determined his fate. Since Tymora be the Lady of Luck, it is that fate we are officially to abide by. I, however, disagree. While Casson did dare and fail, I see no reason that I should not take the risk to rescue him. It makes no sense to me for Tymora to grant her servants resurrection powers if to use them would anger her or interfere with the fate of another. I mean, facts? Hey, we have the power of resurrection. If someone dies due to bad luck, let's roll the dice once more on luck and see if they can be given a second chance, right? So now I must move against the wishes of my church, but not the spirit of it. To me it seems they are more concerned about incurring the wrath of the Umberlance than in following the spirit of adventure. You may anger her clergy by helping me, but I believe Tymora will smile on all of us. We helped out someone associated with Umberlee before. Do you think that we'll get a pass? They'll say, hey, actually, you're good. You helped us out, we'll help you. Luck or no, it would be a shame to lose your life because of the foolishness of youth. I'll help as best I can. There is hope for my son yet. I cannot tell you where in the Umberland Temple Casson would be kept, but I would advise you to be careful. They seem a right unfriendly group, but once you get to know them, they seem out and out heartless. Please hurry. Tremaine's son. I have promised Tremaine Baldur that I will rescue the body of his son from the Temple of Umberlee near the docks. Well, problem is carrying a body is heavy work. What's kind of hilarious is this guy who is wielding such strength, the hands of Takok, does actually have the highest carry limit in my entire party. Minsk used to be the pack horse, and now it's just funny. It's just Corin is like, yeah, I'll carry. I'll get in there. I'll sneak in there, and I'll take the body out. We have another Corin sneaking mission ahead. Potion of invisibility is probably not going to work because if we interact with something, he's free, and we've wasted those sweet potions. I think I'm going to need my potion of thievery for something else. So we might just have to hide in the shadows, try our luck, see how we go. So that is to the docks. It's so nice of the main quest to understand that there's just so many other people that need help around this place, and so it becomes a side quest city. Rage Fast's home. So Ragefast has the Nymph in the basement. And we're freeing the Nymph, not even for Ramazith, because Ramazith wants the Nymph. It's a bit like, I'm going to talk about Baldur's Gate 3 for a second, in like a particular quest thing. So if for some reason you haven't played that game yet, I'm going to talk about a quest.
I love money. Yes, I do.
I love money. I'm going to talk about a quest, right? So just while this game is on the pause screen, I'll talk about it. And then it's safe to stop plugging your ears once I go back to the game. It's kind of funny that the Ramazith Tower thing is like, in Baldur's Gate 3, that guy is like, hey, give me... I'm struggling to remember names because there's just been so many names at the moment. Asshole guy in tower wants Moon Maiden. And I shouldn't be forgetting these names. They're just on the tip of my tongue. Once the Moon Maiden takes her power, you know, capturing her sort of thing, and all that I can think about is the similarity of like this Ramazith being like, the Nymph would be much better in my care. It feels like the same sort of like quest line in that sense of, yes, bring me the magical creature and I will certainly be not evil about it. So I just see like the parallels, which I think is pretty cool. All right, let's get back to it. Done. Hello there, done. Ex-merchant, at your service. How may I be of assistance? How exactly does one become an ex-merchant? Well, you start by becoming a merchant, then you become a gambler, then you bet your business on a game of dice, and then you lose. Voila, an ex-merchant. Next question. Could you tell me where the good stores are in town? There are no good shops in this city. Nope, none. Don't even think about it. Especially the ones run by the Seven Sons of the Merchants League. What's wrong with the Seven Sons of the Merchants League? I used to gamble with those fellows, but something's not right. I'm in debt to them up to my ears, but nothing's happening. No big guys with clubs knocking on my door in the middle of the night. No poison in my ale, nothing. It's like they've forgotten the whole thing. I saw my old buddy Al in the street the other day. Looked him right in the eye. He didn't even cuff me about the ears. Just started looking real nervous, like he'd forgotten his best friend's name at a party or something. Strange, I tell you. I met Dunn, the ex-merchant, in the city streets today. And for some reason, why is that not the latest thing in my journal? Oh, it went into it's the Seven Sons quest. Never mind. I met Dunn. He had some interesting suspicions about the Seven Sons and the Merchants League, two mercantile groups here in the Baldur's Gate. He's apparently quite in their debt financially, but for some unknown reason they have stopped pressuring him for repayment. Alright, we'll best take note of that. So the Ladies' Hall, we got the Lady of Luck in here. Hello. Chancellors Albright and Agnesia.
Can I assist you?
May the luck of the lady be with you.
This way, good sir. Over here.
Welcome. Luck has seen fit to drop you in the lap of the lady, and she shall take good care of you, indeed. Those who dare are always seen in the best light, and we require but a small donation of coin for whatever you need. Those who dare, huh? Well, that's what we're about to do when we rescue that dead guy. Could you show us what you have to offer? I mean, if this place didn't have the luck spell, what kind of place would this be? We have never donated enough to any place to increase our reputation. Honestly, we are at kind of... We're past antidotes. We're definitely more at elixir of health territory. I'll grab a few more of these, but we're already pretty well stocked up. So we'll take those. Let's try and do a donation and see if we can get some goddamn reputation point. I'm going to donate some coin. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. If I don't get a reputation point from that, I would be upset. I wonder if it's cumulative, you know? Like donation over time or not. It was not enough to gain a reputation point. Hear about the heroes of Nashkel, some good folk, yes. That was 3K. Oh my god, that was 4K. Can I rob you? Can I rob you? That was awful. That was awful. I'm going back here. Whoa. You ever just sink 4K into something and go, hang on a second, what am I doing? It might not be cumulative after all. You may have to make a bulk donation, a bulk dono for that to occur, because yeah, that didn't work out well, did it? Thank you so much for your generous donation of 4,000 gold pieces, more than most of the commoners have in the realm. Unfortunately, your donation is garbage regardless, and you will not be getting a reputation point. But one could argue the intention to donate money to get reputation is not a generous donation at all. That is a self-serving donation. Therefore, maybe that's the lesson. You're not allowed to donate in this game and get a reputation point. It's not even real. It just tricks you into thinking you'll get reputation. I'm terribly sorry to hear about your thing. Don't be. It's given me a whole new lease on life, I swear. I'm as light and free as well, as broke as the wind. Ah, interesting. I could have said, I'm sorry to hear that, and then I just don't even get more information from him.
Ryan would be proud of your actions.
This way, good sir. Over here.
It is interesting to think about the dialogue options like that, where you can just straight up be like, well, I'm sorry to hear that. Instead of saying, hey, any good stores? Prompting him for, like, actual information. Quite a fun time. All right, you will not be getting my donations, good sir, but I will be paying you for your services. Thank you. Honestly, these ones should just be out of the bag and just with everybody, because we've seen it. It can be quite easy to forget about the potions in here. Unless I need something very, very specific. I also think we're probably at the point of our healing being at its strongest point. So I could probably afford to take off actual healing spells and be a little bit more focused on either defensive or offensive spells. And the rest of you can come with me too. Okay. Done some inventory management of the potions. The Hall of Wonders. We'll take a visit. We'll see what's inside, of course. Just, we're not doing any thievery. What's it like in here? Well, Bayland. Good on you, friend. Come inside the Hall of Wonders. But please remember the 1 gold donation. It provides sponsorship for those that craft the curious wonders inspired by Gond. This patronage supports the not immediately saleable works produced. I'll not pay to enter a building open to the public. A mere pittance to pay for a day's entertainment. Please enter and enjoy the works within. Gonsman Brathlin will offer insights on a number of items, but his time is limited and the tour will not be extensive. Enjoy.
Please follow, and I shall endeavor to introduce you to the majesty of God.
Thank you, Brathlin.
Blast and bother. These locks have always given me trouble. Trouble they are.
Trouble they are, Alora. Do I have to speak with Brathlin every time he stops, maybe? I hope you had little difficulty making your way here. People are often confused by the companion building across the lane, the High House of Wonders. It is the consecrated temple to Gond, our worship center on the Sword Coast, and parent temple to the hall here. Separated to ensure that tourism does not disrupt the sanctity of our reverence, the two structures are nevertheless linked by a bridge, that they might be guarded as one. A profile picture has appeared. Oh, scared me you did. I suppose I'm caught then. Peacefully I'll go. I'm not much for fighting. Wait a minute. Holy leaping lavender lizards. You're not the guard. You're burglaring just like me. I paid 1 gold and I'm on a tour of the museum. Like, yeah, we've got a thief with us, but don't judge like it's his day off. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is exciting. We should work together. Yeah, I could use the help. I mean, we could just help each other a little bit, just for this one heist. You keep watch while I point out the good stuff. You can even keep most of it. I got a good tip on where to be looking. What you say? Just quite literally within earshot of the Don Smith here. She's like, oh my god, thief? Let's hang out. Is it just because I have a thief in the party? Like, I wonder if we didn't have Corin or even Immerwin and it'd just be like different. I don't know. You've seen me. I'm sorry, but I have to kill you now. Well, this is like recruiting a party member. So now it's like, that's a good idea. I'll keep watch and help you. Double good and done. Oh, it'll be great fun having someone around to talk to. I don't meet many people in the trade. Just because we steal doesn't mean we have to be bad. Mostly I'm just curious what people have. Kleptomania. Here, I'll point out a few things and then we can get to sneaking. Such fun. Not joining the party. Oh my god. Maybe only joining the party if I do the mission? I was literally going to hire Alora and then dismiss. Well, if you're going to be puppy dogging after me all night, maybe we should work together. I know this place pretty good. I know a few secrets. Could be fun. Want to keep watch while I scout for pretties? This is probably a party member. All right, so what I'm going to say is this is the conflict within my brain, right? Of like playing a game, content I can engage with, right? Especially of like picking up or maybe hiring a party member. What we've done is add them to the party, send them on their way. Friendly arm in is getting a lot of business, right? I think another thing that I should probably remind myself is in these moments, you don't have to hire or partner up or bring in every single NPC you meet just because it's available. Because every campaign is different. My campaign is, so far I've collected everybody and said, hey, I know some people. You should go over there. So maybe we'll just... This might be the first instance where I leave it alone because it seems like Alora doesn't join the party immediately for me to dismiss. So I'm going to say I have no interest in a thief so easily caught. Off with you. Well, there's no need to be rude about it. Never meet nice people in this line of work. No wonder people hate thieves. Well, we steal stuff too, but being jerks doesn't help. Not one bit. Goodbye. So there you go. I have been mean to Alora because Alora didn't join the party. Now Alora gets nothing to steal, and the rest is mine. Sorry, Alora. Maybe in another life. Here is a wondrous item forged from the mind of one of our respected gnomish brethren, known as a steam dragon. It is a remarkable, if somewhat noisy, means of moving large objects. The fire in its belly powers mighty gears that can be affixed to belts and pulleys, hauling loads that would require dozens of strong backs. Our own harbor employs such items on a grand scale, relieving ships of their cargo in a matter of moments. A mite detrimental to the jobs of several longshoremen. When installed, it has greatly improved the health of those few remaining. Honestly,
perhaps this group needs not quite as much help as I thought.
Honestly, it's Alora's fault for us walking around and then just going, "Oh, I've been caught. Sorry." Oh, and then, you know, announcing intention. You know, not a good thief. Maybe not worth my time. Donsman Leonardo's helical aerial wonder. Steam Dragon. Pump of God. Is this a Leonardo da Vinci reference? Another marvel of ingenuity, the Pump of God. By standing astride the seat, one is able to move water as a mill wheel might, with only the power of the legs. Excellent for watering fields or draining a flooded home. Hard work to ride for long. It does spare the back and neck from the bearing weight of buckets. Bringing light where is naught but darkness, the Everlight. The natural law that all must fall helps feed continuous oil to a system of lamplights, eliminating bothersome refueling for weeks at a time. This is the enormous tank that holds the oil in reserve. None need be stranded in the night again, as is inevitable with the standard illumination. Have you ever known the oil to run out during the daytime? The Everlight. Here be an amazement, if ever there was one. Without question, you have all seen a mariner's standard spyglass, that crude device that roughs out a coastline. It is but a shadow of this work of art from faraway Lantan. We are informed that it was labeled a telescope, or some such, when initially assembled, but we have taken to calling it a farseer, a much more elegant name for its function and craftsmanship. Oh, what was the name that he said it should be called? I think he just labeled it like on its function. A farseer. The faces of the stars themselves are visible with its aid, and one is liable to run out of earth before running out of sight. Our local craftsmen have not been able to recapture Gon's original inspiration, and the inner workings remain a detailed mystery. Thus, while copies of its beauty are available, they function no better than the spyglass I mentioned. And there it is, the thing I can steal. Hence being able to be interacted with. I apologize, but I have to take my leave. I have duties in the temple. I must leave you to marvel on your own. Are there questions that I might answer before I go? Hey, what time, what are your trading hours? Would it be possible to buy one of these items? What is their worth in gold? That's interesting. Please continue the tour. Can we purchase an item? I have hinted that flawed copies of items can be bought, but they must be ordered much in advance. Currently, the wait is no less than a year. These originals on display are unavailable at any price, as the exact details on their construction are often lost to time. Apologies. Have you another query? You spoke of the two halls being guarded as one. What did you mean by that? Oh, it's a simple matter. With the halls conjoined, guards within one can pass the other in a matter of moments. This is actually little needed, what with the extensive use of wards to keep out miscreants. Any number of guarding spells can be triggered by simply passing near one. Anything else? Any other details I should tell you about how we operate as a security? At what time are the doors closed, and what might they open? Dawn to dusk, we are open to viewing. We're a myriad of lighting, but our treasures are best viewed during daylight, when the eyes are open and the mind is fresh. Another inquiry? Please continue the tour. Such items are incomprehensible without sage interpretation. Forgive me, but I cannot dally about any longer. Duty calls, but enjoy your visit nonetheless. Please respect the needs of our other brethren as well, and leave with the falling of darkness. Many have nightly devotions that require their time, and they appreciate not having to hunt out stragglers. And there you go. So Brathlin leaves. There is currently a commoner, which is facing this way, then turning around to face the other way. We are out of sight of the guards. It's a little bit of a more interesting situation here in terms of thievery. I don't know if the... Like, if we can't see them, are they still technically within line of sight? You know what I mean? Like, that's my question. All right. I am curious where I'm going to have... Hiding in shadows might be pretty hard with an Everlight around. But I'm just curious to see if I could have a bit of a... Just to, you know, see if it's possible to make it happen for a bit. I'm in the corner here. Hey, how do we turn off the Everlight? Success. Leaving shadows. Of course this stuff is needing to be pickpocketed. I'm just going to walk up to all of these. No one's going to notice a little bit of free experience, are they? Yes, perfect. No one has come to arrest me. I've simply been picking a lock. The commoner has returned. Commoner, please leave. I love that we're like, I don't want to do this heist. Doesn't seem like it's a good thing to do. Now, Corin, could you please loot everything else instead? We'll go and sell the telescope, obviously. Why is he walking over here? Get out of here, mate. We're busy. I'm trying to look in boxes. It is almost dusk with the time that is moving. We're going to get shooed out before I even get the chance to look into a box. Why isn't he moving? He's moving. Okay. I'm opening the... Oh. I'm not in there. Oh. It's a rogue stone. There is another one. Ooh, star sapphire. Okay. All right, everyone. We're not taking the telescope, but shall we move on? Yes, good place here. Yes, great. Just blend in, you know. Don't leave in a hurry. I can't now because two characters have decided to blend in on top of themselves. Let's go to the temple. We've just got to blend in, you know. Not going to leave in a hurry. Taking over. Someone has noticed you. You can hear the guards being summoned. What just happened?
I serve the flaming fist.
Oh, dude. I'm just standing still. The fact that these two just got stuck on each other, which is a really annoying bug in this game, by the way, is how we get caught. We should have left real quick. You don't want to arrest us, especially if we gave you these nice shiny gold coins. 200 of them, in fact. Don't insult us with bribes. Dude, we only got caught because our fucking characters...
Better leadership might help.
Our fucking characters decide to get stuck on each other. The pathing issues, my god. So there's a rogue stone and a star sapphire to obtain. We don't really need the gold, honestly. Curiosity satisfied by just seeing what was in... by seeing what was in there. And now we'll leave. Thank you for the tour. Incredible that we can't get to the southwest part of Baldur's Gate from this side. I have to go from the other because of this wall. Let's go and do this. We'll go and do this Umberly situation. We haven't even fully explored the docks area. We beelined to the low lantern. I still have more of this place that I actually need to flesh out. Yes, there you go. Okay. The Iron Throne is there, actually. Okay. Just There's the sign on the door. There's the Iron Throne. So maybe not the most southwest area that we've yet to be to has the answer. I will check it out regardless.
Glad to meet you, friend.
Courageous, hidden in the fog, right there. Oh there, watch your step on the wharf's hereabouts. The sea spray can make the cobbles a touch treacherous. My name is Courageous. Is there anything I can help you with? What do you do here? I be the Duke's own dockhand, if you will. Well, alright, I'm just a dockhand like any other, but I've been aboard the royal galleys to unload wares from the New World. New World? Is there some sort of dimensional portal in the middle of the sea through which you pass to get there? Is better yet, they say now, that the world is no longer flat, that it has become round, a perfect sphere wrapped round itself like a wizard's crystal. We perch atop its upright half, and the new world of Maztica clings to its underside like so many bats. Someday I shall sneak aboard one of these ships so that I may see such wonders. Oh my god, I love like fantasy world stuff, and you know, mixed in with like, it's a much earlier time. Maybe they haven't figured out planets or what's going on astrologically speaking. Your ravings breathe with more fantasy than fact. I will stick to my theories of dimensions and portals, for if nothing else, they contain a greater potential for truth than your fictions. Portals are real, but the earth is flat, I say. Let's make my character a flat earther. Your new world is no hero's quest, but rather a blind fool's errand. I have read that between the brutality of the flaming fist and the witless terror of arm, your precious new world has been coated with the blood of its innocents 10 times over. I love that it's literally just like, hey, good luck with that, or conspiracy theorists. Your ravings are more fantasy than fact. Nothing changes with as much rapidity and stealth as the iron truths of science. So true, Courageous, but I had to do it for the meme. So sorry. All right, I think that's probably what we can get out of the docks, unless I can sneak around here. The Water Queen's house is off here. I'm just filling out the map first before we get to the mission. The Harbor Master's building. Shall we have a chat with the Harbor Master?
Nasty times are coming, I reckon.
That's what he sounds like. Hey there, what can I do for you? We've been investigating what's going on in the weird goings-ons of Baldur's Gate, and we thought that the Harbour Master must know a great deal, what with the comings and goings of the merchant ships. Yeah, Mr. Harbour Master, I'm privy to a lot of what's going on. What's it that you want to know? Tell us whatever you might think is interesting. I'm not here to entertain people, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. I'm really busy, so leave. No! Alright, hold on. I love that I was like, hey, tell us something interesting, man. And he's like, oh, wait. He's like, you're annoying me, actually. Alright, hold on.
Nasty times are coming, I reckon.
Let's say we wanted to charter a ship. You want to charter a ship, do you? Well, where is it that you want to go? Waterdeep would be a fine destination. Usually there's a ship going to Waterdeep every couple of days, but with all the troubles in the Sea of Swords, travel's kind of dropped off. It'll be a couple of weeks before something comes in. We only really get a chance to ask a particular thing. It's kind of cool in that sense that there is, you know, there's people that you can talk to, and maybe if you play your cards right and ask the right things at the right time, they'll give you a bit of information about something. But if you kind of waste your chance, they're like, well, time's up. You know, it's very different to, you know, games that will allow you to constantly go to a character and say, yes, what did you want? And you just run through the options, leave the conversation, run through the options. Now, I like that from a dialogue lore perspective of like, I want to know what people are talking about and what they've got to say so I can get all of the info. But from like a immersive perspective, having limited conversations with people just makes sense. It's the video game and real life conflict of like, in real life, you're not going to be able to do something like that, but in a video game, sometimes you can. Bit of a balance.
The storm shall take those who are unfaithful.
For what purpose do you visit the bitch queen? We wanted to see the what a temple to an evil goddess looks like from the inside. You guys got a body? We wish to speak with High Priestess Jalantha Mistmere. The High Priestess does not have time to see commoners. Why should I allow you to waste her time? Would a donation of 50 gold allow us entry? That offer is adequate. Wait here while I return with the High Priestess.
The bitch queen brooks no insolence.
I am Jalantha Mistmere. What reason do you have to see me? I wish nothing of you, save the body of the fool that tried to break into your hallowed halls. I imagine the return of such an infidel is ample return for my services. The bodies of infidels are priced highly in these troubled times. Give me 2,000 gold and the body is yours. We're willing to pay the cash, just give us the body. So obviously we could come in here and steal it, but we could also do the honorable thing and say, hey, this is the price it costs for a potential resurrection from an idiot child. We can only say it's highway robbery, we don't have the money, or we're willing to pay the cash, just give us the body. Thank you for your money. Here is the body that you wanted. I've paid 2,000 gold, and Jaheira is... give it to Korn. This is the body of a child. There you go. And there you go. That's the task at hand. Complete. Otherwise, it's a fight with the priestesses of Umberlee. Where's the exit? There's a way out. We started... There we go. Get me out of here. Okay. Honestly, we're sitting on a decent amount of coin. We're sitting on a decent amount of coin. We're doing it legitimately. With money. Doesn't happen often. What stopped you guys from coming over here? Come on. Let me just quickly unlock this portion, just so I can travel back to this section later. Ah, I've come from this direction, so there's a little spot here. Another one of these parts of the map where there's a tiny other section. Is this a particular house? It's just... Nope. Don't all... Why are you all stuck? Okay. We all got stuck, and then they just went and dropped me off on the map anyway. So funny. I do understand the whole entering from a particular location thing. Sometimes it can be a little bit annoying. Now, Wizard, getting this body was not easy. It actually cost me 5,000 gold. I would ask for you to repay that, please. By all the gods, the lady who smiles must be positively beaming this day. Quickly, get the body inside, where I prithee Timora will grant it life anew. I'll not waste another moment until my son's soul is on solid ground once more. Come with and see the wonder. Let us return this man with his... reunite this man with his son. You want me to put it on the... Do I have to drop it on the ground? Now, the moment I've yearned for. Please all, no noise, I must concentrate.
Gorion would be proud of your actions.
Could you... The timing, Khalid, dude. Could you imagine the timing here of he's like, okay, now, quiet, any noise and this will... I'll mess this up. And Khalid's like, kill it, oh! And then it fucks up the resurrection and he turns into a pile of goop. What? blessed be our smiling lady he lives. Son, can you hear me? Father, oh, what's going on? Oh, my dear, dear boy, you are in such trouble. What in all the plains were you thinking, child, gallivanting through an Umberland temple like that? So help me, if turning you over the knee wouldn't kill you outright, you jump black to go right to blue. Wait, but it wasn't my fault. Oh, no, you don't. If you want to play the odds, you had best be sure you take responsibility for yourself. The goddess of luck and adventure does not endorse dumb luck or foolish risks. I swear if your mother were alive to hear about this, she'd drop dead where she stood, and then I'd have to raise her too. Do you have any idea what this spell takes out of a person? But I'm sorry. Not another word past your lips, young man. You're off to your room to see if I let you out before you're 20. March. But Oh. There we go. Okay. I mean, he's right to be upset. We're disciplining the child for getting killed. He's paid with his life. Crazy. Your mother would die 10 times over by now. I wonder if it's like similar to the whole chicken thing, where there was a chance for when he's getting turned back, that maybe it doesn't work. But resurrection is pretty simple in this game. You go to a temple, you can get resurrected. I have your payment here. It'll be some time before Castle and I get a night out again. It is good to have him back among the living, though I take some small pleasure in the trouble he's in for what we did. You'll notice I've not sat down since you've known me. Sometimes Our Lady who smiles downright laughs out loud. Look to us if you need aid in the future. Many a Timoran will look favorably upon you now. Good day. He's saying, I take some small pleasure in the trouble he's in for what we did. You'll notice I've not sat down since you've known me. Sometimes Our Lady who smiles downright laughs out loud. Is there a reason? Did he get injured but survived, and the injury prevents him from? He can't sit down because did he get a lower injury? Tremaine was delighted that we recovered Casson. Oh my god, we literally got paid our gold back and a shield. We did get 2,000. I mean, not bad. Not bad at all. We'll go and get that identified right away. It was basically a free exchange. Well, 2,050. The sleeping man and the sleeping halfling, okay. Sleeping man is different to the other man that was here before, was he not? History of the Zhentarim. 2 Zent's-worth. Don't think we've read the history of the Zhentarim. Much confusion exists in the realms regarding Zhent Keep and the not-so-secret society known as the Black Network, or Zhentarim. The two are closely tied, such that a speaker may refer to one when meaning the other and still be clearly understood. In general, both mean trouble. Zhent Keep is a walled, independent city on the western shores of the Moonsea. It is one of the most evil cities in the realms, a blight on the north and a haven for evil groups, plotting manipulators, dark religions, and foul practices. Its rulers seek to dominate the lands around it, including the Dragon Spine Mountains, Yulash, Vunla, and the neighboring dales. The city of Zhent Keep and its armies, known as the Zhentalar, to make matters more confusing, have destroyed Teshendale, come close to destroying Daggerdale, and for a long time had an agent ruling Shadowdale. The Zhentarim is an organization of evil priests, wizards, and inhuman creatures bent on controlling all the trade and power between the Sword Coast, meaning Baldur's Gate and Waterdeep, and the Moonsea, including the intervening lands of Cormyr and Anarok. Its aims in the Moonsea area are the same as Zhent Keep's, and the two factions work hand in glove, often sharing the same membership. The Zhentarim have a far more reaching effect than the Zhent Keep, and have agents throughout the north. In addition, the Zhentarim are not limited to Zhent Keep itself and maintain a number of fortified outposts. Their rulership has spread with the passing years. In addition to being the dominant force in Zhent Keep, the Zhentarim control the citadel of the Raven and Darkhold, 2 important castle complexes. Over the years, more power has been moving away from Zhent Keep, filled with a lot of unknown and untrustworthy flunkies, and into these more secure areas. Within the Dalelands...
My hamster is getting antsy. If we be adventurers, let us adventure!
Within the Dalelands area, Zhentarim smells of Zhent Keep and vice versa, but in reality not every keeper, yet another name for a native of Zhent Keep, is of the Black Network, and not every agent of the Zhentarim is from Zhent Keep. Adventurers should watch who they trust as a result. Forgot to pause as we were reading, that's my bad. Sorry, Minsk. History of the Western Heartlands. The history of the Western Heartlands is a history of endless battles and destroyed empires. In ancient times, these were the lands of the fallen kingdom of Ilfan, the lost kingdom of man, and rumored Netheril. In more recent history, the land has been fertilized with blood and bone as forces from the empires of the Sand surged northward, the evil peoples within Dragon Spear and the Goblin Marches spilled forth, and mercenary companies moved to and fro in the service of one petty warlord after another. Recent battles leveled the way in and threatened Daggerford. Even the time of troubles did not leave this desolate land unmarked. Baal himself perished at Boar Sky Bridge, and the waters it passes over have remained poisoned to this day. The cities of the Western Heartlands are strong, independent, and varied. They are also strongly motivated to trade and listen harder to the ringing of gold than the call of battle. But something else prospers in the open land: freedom and opportunity. No nation lays claim on the Western Heartlands to land beyond that which their armies can control, and no warlord can make demands beyond the swing of his axe. Small holds and castles regularly spring up, only to be knocked down by invading forces or abandoned after a generation or two. Lost dungeons and secret citadels lie scattered through the land, and this rugged frontier presents more than enough opportunities for adventurers. Very nice. We got some books. We will read the Waterdeep ones as well. I'm pretty sure I read that. So I'm going to just say that I have. And outside into the night, Khalid. History of Waterdeep, please. Waterdeep was used as a trading site for trade activities between northern tribesmen and southern merchants more than 2 millennia ago. By 1,000 years ago, permanent farms had sprung up in the area. The first mention of a Waterdeep, not as a city but as a collection of warlords, occurs only 400 years ago. The city was truly established as a going concern by 1032 DR, the year Argharan became the first lord of Waterdeep, and the date from which North reckoning is counted. The city grew spectacularly, such that by 1248 DR, both the City of the Dead and the guilds had been developed. The guildmasters seized control soon afterwards, ushering in a period of unrest and bitter conflict known as the Guild Wars. The Guild Wars ended only when the two surviving guildmasters brought in their own period of misrule. It was only in 1273 DR that the present system of government, or lack thereof, was instituted. This was the first year that the Magisters were established, and the Secret Lords of Waterdeep were firmly re-established. Since that time, the city has continued to grow and prosper. Humankind and other races come from all over the realms to earn hard coin in the City of Splendors. Over the years, these successful merchants have set up guilds and themselves become nobility, supporting the secretive Lords of Waterdeep, who police the city fairly, yet with a light hand, by means of the superb City Guard, a City Watch, and over 20 black-robed magistrates. As a result, Waterdeep is a place tolerant of different races, religions, and lifestyles. This in turn has encouraged commerce, and Waterdeep has grown into a huge, eclectic city. Few now know of the true history of this great city, which had its beginnings over 1,000 years ago, when the North was truly what Southerners still sneeringly call it, the Savage North. In those days, most of the North was covered with vast tall forests of ancient green, and inhabited by dwarves and goblin kind. In the most northern mountains and foothills, and elves in widely scattered forest enclaves everywhere else. A few primitive human tribes lived along the Sword Coast, fishing, hunting, and gathering in spring and fall to trade their furs with vessels sailing in from the south for merchants' jewelry, metal tools, and the occasionally available weapon or two. In the spring, these vessels came primarily to cut and take huge trees for shipbuilding, trees being no longer available in such large sizes farther south. In the fall, the vessels came in to cut timber for their own repairs, or to take on a cargo of wood if the misfortunes of trading had left their holds low or empty. Most of these trade moutes were at a certain place where there was a great natural deep-water harbor, protected from the sea by a rocky spur of land, an arm of isolated coastal crag, or a rocky island beyond it. Very good, Khalid. Thank you so much for your story time. Now, it seems that the Iron Throne, located over in a different way. We're still going to check out the southwest section. Specifically, we'll fill out the map here as well. And then we can make a move on our missions. I was saying, there are these places. You know, they're called shop and inn and stuff. Ye old inn? Perfect. Let me in. Please. Thank you. Okay, it's a bunch of commoners attacking green slimes, and the bartender looks green. Leave this place! There's green slimes rising from the cellars. Flee while you still can. Oh my god. The bartender just popped like a balloon. Oh my god. Oh my god, he popped like a balloon.
You're a long-tongued lout, ain't you?
Whoa, one moment the barkeep's talking to the mage Ramazith, and all of a sudden he's flaming mad. He summoned up all these slime creatures. Hideous things they were. Ramazith,
You're
huh?
a long-tongued lout, ain't you?
Well, he's a good guy, I hear, right?
You're a long-tongued lout, ain't you?
These stairs are closed due to poor workmanship. What about up here? Goddamn. Well, I take it it's free pickings. This is no longer a safe inn, so we're just doing an inspection just to make sure that everything is up to par, of course. These green slimes really have, they must have emptied out the place. God damn it. A lovely ye old inn. Well, there's a clue as to Ramazith's alignment without us needing to use a spell on it, isn't it? Alright, out we go. That was ye old inn. In the daytime, we'll probably do a rest. Not there, but in the daytime. We'll have to go and visit to get that nymph. Just waiting for we'll get a good rest opportunity.
Welcome to my humble establishment.
What do you wish to show me? We have other weapon store that has more arrows of piercing. And you only have 5, so I will grab 5. Thank you for your time, sir. No identification? No identification? I presume it would be rude to look upon your shelves, so I will not. So, yeah, probably after we clear out this map and get some locations, we'll have to check out this potion shop. Then we will rescue the nymph after a rest. All these people keeping their homes safe at night. An aquamarine gem. I'll take that from the fountain. Someone's good luck charm? T-Ax.
You! TX would speak at you, for
Yo.
it's destined to be so.
Okay. Yo, T-Ax would speak at you. Glorious Cyric has foretold of our meeting when thou wouldst join with me. 'Tis thy duty, nay, thy destiny, to stand by T-Ax as the world kneels before him. Us. To this end I would travel with thee and do thy bidding. Later, however, your power shall add to mine, and great T-Ax will ascend to the highest office in the land. What say you? Yea or nay to the grand scheme? What makes you think you're going to rule everything? That's a pretty big job for such a diminutive fellow. So you wish to aid me, and in return I help you dominate the planet. Okay. Just let me know when you are going to ascend. It was fated by Cyric to be so. Let us go forth and make short work of your tasks. For greater things we need attendance. Incredible. Okay. They have ascension in this game too. At least with a little... Don't ascend. I have met with a gnome named T-Ax. I'm to help him rule the world, though I quite think he is off his rocker. No journal entry. I mean, no reputation. He is chaotic evil. The chaotic evil cleric gnome. When asked about his past, Tiax ignores you entirely, preferring instead to loudly proclaim what is in store for his future. He obviously worships Cyric, but also seems to share a touch of his madness. Tiax unquestioningly believes that he is destined to rule the world, and his further makes him blind to the ridiculous nature of the goal. He seems harmless enough for now. Look at his actual head there. It's a very big difference. All right, let's reform the party. So you're out of here. Yes, the all-seeing Tiax thinks that his leaving would be best. He must finalize his stratagems and consult in secret with Cyric. You shall, of course, meet the great Tiax again, at which point I will make my grand ascension and appoint you to your rightful place as whipper of the slaves and faithless. Okay, welcome back, Corin. You know it's only temporary. As was foretold at the beginning of all, so the wayward brainless children have returned to the bosom of their intended celestial nanny. I, Tiax, welcome you back to your eternal glorious servitude. Go to the Friendly Arm Inn. Tiax is pleased by your creative subservience. The evil playthrough is just... that would be crazy.
We all deserve a pat on the back.
Yes. The evil playthrough potential with some of these characters is just something else. So we have the Flaming Fist headquarters located here as well. The general store. There's another tavern and inn. A lot of general stores. The city walls. The Merchants League estate. So there's the Merchants League. The Seven Sons. They are indeed very close to each other in this part of town. So, Seven Sons is where we need to go to investigate, primarily. And whatever that weird noise was. Let us go to the tavern and inn. We will rest until morning.
You want some whiskey? Hello?
Phandalin, your party is free of the taint of evil. Please pass unmolested. What? Who's Phandalin? Who's that? There's an upstairs bar and a gamesman.
You want some whiskey?
Two bartenders. They got the upper bar that I can get a room from. Apparently when you sleep in this place, you are scanned for your potential evil party. Okay. Good to know. Now that we have rested... keep that little quest item. Where's that other rogue stone? Did I put the rogue stone in the bag? I did. Alright. I was like, I've only got one. The fact that we've got two rogue stones has me now thinking it's a little bit less of a quest item and maybe just a very valuable thing to take for yourself. Maybe? Let's see what they have at the potion shop. Then we shall head back up north. Free this nymph.
Welcome to my humble establishment.
Please browse. Alright, not bad, not bad. Let's take a potion of master thievery once again. Still selling the murky potions. oddly murky potion of healing. Strange to keep seeing those. Potion of defense. I reckon we'll grab another oil of speed, because I reckon there might be some late game fights that are a little difficult that will have everybody get a little zoomy with it, you know? And we can afford the higher tier potions as well. I don't know how many potions of absorption we have. A few. Doubles movement rate and 1 extra attack per round. So we get the oil of speed as well. Another hill giant strength. Because we've given a few to Minsk. He's going to have opportunities where he just becomes big boy strength. Magic shielding is crazy. All saving throws automatically successful, which is kind of huge to use going up against a wizard. We'll grab it. I mean, usually a lot of the wizard spells are AoEs, but if we can have one person that's like a little more resistant, it could save the game. So we'll keep these potions in mind for when we need to divvy them out in future or make everybody much, much stronger. The large shield is a shield of the falling stars, +1. Ilmater himself enchanted this shield upon seeing a young squire's willingness to endure untold agony for the well-being of his mount. During a fierce battle between a human cavalry division and a hobgoblin horde, the young man was sent for reinforcements. He was beset by a cascade of arrows that nearly blocked out the sun, and he knew that even if he avoided the arrows himself, should his horse fall, he would surely be doomed. With his shield and body, he positioned himself to take the brunt of the onslaught, and was mortally wounded for it. His horse remained unscathed, allowing for their escape, and his body was carried back to the nearest town, where he was resurrected from death. AC +2 and an extra +5 on missile attacks specifically. Khalid, we're able to upgrade our shield. Lovely. Thank you so much for your time, sir. And the potions, naturally. Now I gotta see a guy about a nymph. Ragefast's home. And I can't enter from this. I have to enter from the south. And again, I understand. It makes sense, kind of. But at the same time, in a video game, I'm like, well, I'll go over here, and then I'll go down here. Just more clicking of buttons. Ah, but of course, Ragefast's home is locked. Alright, Corin. Let's have at it. Time to free ourselves a nymph. Now know thee well, I cannot let thee leave. We are meant to be together, whether ye know it or no.
Destiny or no, I'm not long for this place.
What? What bandit dares into the home of Ragefast? Identify your purpose here, that I might know what to put on thy tombstone. Dare you speak of me as bandit when you commit such crimes as you do? What nonsense is this? Explain yourself before I dispense with you. You hold this beauteous creature captive and still claim the moral high ground. It's a contradiction. No, this wondrous being is my love and life. I would be hers as well, but it takes time. She will grow to care for me as I care for her. One does not cage those he cares for. You may break her spirit and she will serve you, but this is not love. Listen to her. She will learn to be happy here. We shall grow old together. Look unto me, Ragefast. My beauty fades even now. Abella, thy beauty is as brilliant now as the day I found you. Say not such things. 'Tis flattering, but you are blinded by your passion. Truly see what is become of me. I should not age, but my spirit fades in this ugly place. Yours does as well, but from obsession over me. But we were meant for each other. Thy very words had said so. In my glade amidst the stars and moon, 'twas beauty in that. But I cannot be confined with thee. I am not human, and this is not my home. But this is my home. This Abella will die with you. Free her if you truly feel as you do. It is so. Forgive me, Abella, I've been a fool. I release you from my enchantments and you are free to leave. Please do not think too harshly of me. I am but a foolish old man. I am not without fault, but 'tis my nature to breed obsession in people, a hazard of just being who and what I am. As for my impromptu saviors, my gratitude is boundless. Please, take a lock of hair to remember me by. I doubt I shall seek the company of man for some time. Goodbye. Nice. Done. And not going to Ramazith. There you go, Rage Fast. You silly guy. Abella is free from her confinement at last. She's like, yeah, I was flirting with you back home when I had, like, eternal youth. You put me in this shitty, dusty house. That's enough to kill any woman's spirit. Have you not bothered me enough? Leave me be and get out of my home. Mind if we, just gonna take a look around? Gonna look inside your stuff real quick while you're looking the other way. Jeez, what a boring wizard. Your obsession has killed you, sir. Not even a tome or a book or anything. We have freed the nymph and done the right thing. She can return home. And with that one, we bring this episode of Baldur's Gate to a close. Thank you so much for joining me today. We have finally hit up each section of the map, so we have more of an idea on certain locations, and we're going to head to the southwest to investigate the Seven Suns. There's also the Iron Throne, which is towards a different area, not exactly in the exact southwest, but that's also part of what we got to do. So we might find a necromancer at some point in one of these places, get the other jewel, maybe also present Kerif's skull to Agnatia in the ladies' hall. We gotta go to the Three Old Kegs. We've spoken to Agnatia, but I need to go there, so we'll go back to the diseased as well. We'll do that too. But thanks so much for joining me for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.